And guys, after the most epic day at Thorpe Park yesterday, is one of my favourite parks, and I was just so gassed to be back and can't wait for Fright Nights 2020, bring it on, Fear Festival. But yeah, we're today having another short break from theme parks because I was supposed to go up to Blackpool Pleasure Beach today early in the morning and arrived there for ride opening, all the way down from London area, but due to COVID and their cases rising quite a lot, and they're potentially going into lockdown, I decided it was best maybe to postpone that for a future holiday where I could just go up purely just to there, and make the most of it rather than rushing, because it was going to be that I went up there for, as soon as the ride's open, did a day of it and then rushed over to Alton Towers. So instead I'm not doing that. I'm going, using the spare day to spread out the London attractions. So obviously I did London Dungeons and Sea Life on Wednesday for my birthday, and today we're going up there to do the other three, which is Madame Tussauds, Shrek's Adventures, I don't know the full name for that one, has another bit to it, and also London Eye. Now, today's very brisk this morning. It's quite cold and quite cloudy, but according to the weather forecast it is supposed to brighten up during the day, hence I got the sunglasses. So I'm hoping by the time I get on the London Eye it would have cleared so I could have some nice views and stuff. But yeah, you have to do all of them once, don't you? I probably won't be doing the London Eye again because all it is a Ferris wheel. Well, a luxury Ferris wheel, really, that's about it. Which, you know, a bit boring after a while. So yeah, I'm just walking to the train now, and today I'm not running late. I'm going up by myself as well. I'm not meeting anyone up there today. It's just me on my Todd, experiencing all these attractions. So yeah, I'll take you for the journey, and yeah, see you up in London.
Say it, sorted.
Leave any items unattended on the platform or anywhere in the station. This is London Waterloo, where this train terminates. Thank you.
Okay, well, we get our gates and do it then. So they can,
Yeah, there's trains everywhere. Trains everywhere.
Guys, just arrived at Madame Tussauds after this guy is one of the best actors. I love him from Pirates of the Caribbean, Sweeney Todd, many others that he's done, Edward Scissorhands. I just love him. Good old Johnny Depp. He's one of the better actors that I know. Time and effort it must go into these, get all the details. Two very swagger people. Now this guy, he is my number one. Benedict Cumberbatch. Mate. He was brilliant in Hamlet. He's done Sherlock, which is one of my pure all-time favourite TV programmes. And yeah, he also did obviously The Hobbit and stuff recently. And apparently Sherlock is coming back. Can't wait to see you in action, mate.
Security breach in the Med Bay. Warning, 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 security breach in the Med Bay.
Fuck me, I hate spiders. Hello. Sorry, Mum. When you watch that, you'll be scared. A great animatronic there. Charlie Chaplin. Shame all the theatres are shut, hey? Hopefully they'll be back soon. And we go from one Sherlock with Benedict Cumberbatch to Robert Downey Jr. doing the film version. In my opinion he didn't do it as well, but that's because I guess I have favouritism over Benedict Cumberbatch, but it's still very good. I do love the Hunger Games as well. Another favourite of my films. Don't mind a bit of Jennifer Lawrence if I don't say so myself. Who doesn't love a bit of James Bond? Shame it's Daniel Craig. In my opinion, he wasn't the best one, but hey ho, he is the latest, so I guess they're showing the latest. No one beats Roger Moore, Sean Connery in my opinion. But Dame Judi Dench, who plays the best M. Going to a bit of Disney. Hello Tinkerbell. There you go Mum, that's for you. I know you love your Tinkerbell. Good old Shrek. We'll be going to Shrek's Adventures after this today, so we'll see what that's like. Which is, funny enough, it's been advertised here, look. So. Spielberg, one of the best directors in the world, doing Jurassic Park and things like that. How rude, watching someone in the shower. So the walkthrough is all very themed, and it takes you into the next section very well, leading you up, building up to the people that you're about to see. Yeah, all this, right, they've done all the wallpaper and everything. Nothing's blank, nothing's been left behind. Even they've tried to hide the speakers with being white, sort of white background. We're off to Wembley Stadium, aren't they? Going to do all the sports now, I guess. Now, I'm no boxer, and I'm definitely nowhere near as muscly as he is, but there you go. Don't really know much about it, but Anthony Joshua, apparently is famous. We got the famous Mo Farah, who helped us get a lot of gold medals at the Olympics in 2012. Takes me back. I remember watching every single moment of it and going up to London to see things. And my hometown is in near Box Hill, so we got to go and see the cycling. There's Jessica Ennis, obviously, one of the British champions. And who can forget Usain Bolt? Bless him. Showed me had to retire with his funny ankle or whatever went wrong, but yeah. Another runner, Jessica Owens. Got the old and the new football. The old England champion, Cristiano Ronaldo. I'm not really a football person, I'm more of a rugby, so. Cricket player. Another boxer. Oh, now we got someone I do know. My all-time favourite sportsman, Lewis Hamilton. On his 7th world title at the moment, coming up. So we'll see if he gets it, he sure will. Mercedes have a strong car this year, so he's top of the leaderboard at the moment. I even got his autograph last year, or the year before that. So went to Mercedes-Benz World, which is also near us, near Woking, where their factory is. And yeah, we did a little display and donuts and all sorts. Quite a fun day out. Shame we haven't got Wimbledon this year, but I'm sure it'll be back next year, the tennis. Nice little lighting package here for the London Fashion Week walkway setup. I think normally you can get your photo taken, but due to COVID it's not open at the moment. So all the photo places seem to be okay. And then maybe go to someone's dressing room.
Then the team gets more on the details. My eyes were individually painted to match my brown eyes perfectly, and my teeth were crafted using
Kendall Jenner is very attractive.
Then each of my hairs were individually.
Some history now, all about the UK and Britain. We've got William Shakespeare, of course, one of the world writers in the Globe Theatre, which I'm very fond of. My favourite Midsummer Night's Dream. One of my favourite pieces of history is the Tudors with Henry VIII. I did a lot about it in year 4, back when I was in primary school. Went up to Iron Bridge and lots of places, and Hampton Court Palace. Did lots about it and pretended to be a Tudor. And one time we went to the Spanish Armada and went against the Golden Hind. Another famous person, Diana. My gran remembers her well, because unfortunately she was there for the funeral, where London turned into a sobbing state. But we'll remember you well, Diana. Some current royalty, like Meghan Markle. Yeah, Prince Harry. Nice little setup with being on the balcony as it would on Buckingham Palace. Of course, how could we forget, we got the Prince William, Kate Middleton was around for the wedding. Got Queen and all that. Long live the Queen. Jinping. World leaders, unfortunately we got starting with Trump. Everyone has their opinion on him, but yeah, shouldn't be running a state in country in my opinion. But yeah, hey-oh, gotta live with it. It was predicted in Back to the Future with Trump Tower, so go to Downing Street with Boris. I'm glad he's in power, to be honest. If you think about it, we got the two crazy hair people, both in power now, so hopefully they'll work together once we got over COVID and Brexit and all these stupid things that are in the way at the moment. And then the best leader of all times, and again another piece of history I love reading about, is World War II. You got Churchill, V for victory, that way, whichever way you want to do it. He started off one way and then went the other when he realised it was a swearing. So yeah, I love learning about Churchill. Some classic leaders, we've got Barack Obama. Can't think about Martin Luther King Jr. and then Kennedy, of course. All great people that changed the world. Charles Dickens, another great writer. Christmas Carol being my favourite of his, so I mean, who isn't? Some other guy, don't know who he is. Dalai Lama, don't know. Can you pronounce that, guys? Dalai Lama, I think. Time to go into the pop world and music. Got lots of classic people here. So we'll start with Britney Spears. Yeah, she's a very pretty lady. She got her own TV awards when she was back in the big world. Of course, you got the Beatles, Paul McCartney, Lennon, and the other two. I don't know them very well. But yeah. All changed the way that music is run in the world. Of course, Kylie Minogue, I was lucky enough to go and see her last year at Glastonbury before COVID hit and everything got stuck. So yeah, another classic icon. And of course, another lady who has changed the world and the way we see things is Lady Gaga. I used to be a little monster, but yeah, don't follow her that much anymore. Still love her music, but not following in depth. One for another, 2, 4, 6. Yep, we got Emily Presley. Of course, she did Slumdog, the $1 Million Quartet first, and then broke off on his solo career and changed the world again. Another famous icon. Of course, we've got Jimi Hendrix with good old Purple Haze. And then Ed Sheeran, who's also changed the world on how we see music today. Done a lot for the world. Even non-music related, he's done quite a lot of charity work and gone through a lot himself in personal health. We've also got Miley Cyrus, who came back big time. Sorry. And I again got to see her because she was at Glastonbury last year and I was working there, so you can check that YouTube clip out on the previous video. And then the biggest icon that I love to pieces with the theatrical side of pop music and the videos and how he just, you know, changed the world of dance and dress. Good old MJ, Michael Jackson. This is us, mate, this is us. Very young looking Beyonce when she first came out. Taylor Swift, another person who's changed the world. All these people have changed the world in some way and have a lot of following from a lot of people. Also got Rihanna, before she had her hair short. Very sexy boobs. Anyway. Will.i.am. I used to be the one who voted for every single team that he brought into The Voice UK. Yeah, enjoyed his solo stuff. Okay. Shame the Black Eyed Peas had to change. And of course Bob Marley. How can we forget that? Everything's going to be alright, mate. Everything's going to be alright. Of course, the one most iconic people in the world. Who can forget Freddie Mercury? My granddad would love me for doing this. He's a very big Queen fan. So yeah, we're the champions. We've got Queen on in the background as well. Brilliant man. Brilliant man. Shame he had his bad habits. Amy Winehouse. Again, she was a beautiful woman, had a beautiful voice. Again, shame she had her bad habits and overdose causing her to die, but rest in peace. We've got Adele with a huge voice, humongous voice, she has a beautiful voice. But yeah, I do love it. She has some good, her first album was the best in my opinion. When she first came out, but lost her touch since, and well, she seems to have disappeared, like a few people have. One of the Queen's corgis. Unfortunately, there is certain areas like the Queen sitting for tea. We've got, now, how do you pronounce this? Scones or scone? Comment down in the comments. How do you pronounce it? Scone or scone? But yeah, afternoon tea with the Queen.
So it looks perfect. And then, every girl's favorite part,
Time to go into the Marvel world with Hall of Heroes. Hopefully we've got Iron Man, my favourite. See in a second, sure. Got the 4D. It might be shut, or we got to walk round. Very well themed around there. All this. Spider-Man does whatever Spider-Man does. New Captain Marvel. Yeah, I think the 4D experience is not happening today. But anyhow, it's a shame. Hopefully not too long, because I'm running quite late for the Shrek's Adventures. Somehow I've got to get all the way back there, yeah. After running here. My favourite, Iron Man. Oh yeah. Shame he's not blasting off. Just been told at the kiosk there that the 4D experience hasn't been working for about 4 months. I'm guessing this is due to COVID, and because theatres aren't back yet in my industry, that they can't then do cinema 4D experiences. So yeah. Anyway, time to go to the Star Wars bit. Again, all the walls are themed, nothing's left behind. I'm not a huge Star Wars fan, I've only seen 2 or 3 of them. Revenge of the Sith being one. And this guy. I remember him, don't know who he's called, but yeah. I know one of them's Luke Skywalker. Yeah. They are very well done. All these attractions in Madame Tussauds are very well themed. Hey, it's CP30. Now I know these two. These are my favourite characters back in the day. I know a Stormtrooper, and I need one. Chewbacca. Those are the darts of the screen. Find a little Yoda. Very well done then. Darth Vader. You breathe properly, mate. Again, unfortunately, the photo booth will be shut. It's these little extras here that I like. The lighting effects of like windows and cabinets. You know, it's just an empty space, and they still managed to theme it. I'm guessing they used to have the characters there or something. They move them about all the time. Like 1D being removed now. One Direction, that is. If you're not a 1D fan and don't know the shortening. But yeah, they're constantly updating it. This is from the new film. I don't know, haven't seen it, so I know the new robot-y thing. B something or other. But yeah. Now, not that I'll be purchasing much, because I spent too much at the theme parks already, but there's lots of nice merchandise you can buy. Get yourself a trophy. Yeah. It was lovely there to go around Madame Tussauds. Never been to the London one. I went to Blackpool last year, but I've never been to the London one. And I mean, it is what it is. It's wax figures really, and I would have had more time and, you know, taken pictures with them and things, but I was more doing it for the vlog for you guys and just to experience it for the first time really. And as I say, I'm trying to do 3 attractions today, so I've now got to dash off to Shrek's Adventures. I've only got half an hour to get there, and apparently it's an hour walk, so I better run. I'll see you there. As I'm in a little bit of a rush, I decided to get the Underground, which is famous in London, at Baker Street as well, which is obviously Sherlock, 221B Baker Street. But yeah, I'm going to dash on the Underground and I'll see you at Shrek's Adventures. Hopefully I'll get there in time. I've only got 15 minutes now, so it's going to be a rush. Walking past House of Parliament and the London Eye on the Waterloo Bridge, socially distanced on one side with these separatings and markers and everything, which is good. Yeah, just crossing over to Shrek's Adventure. With the tube it's made me not so rushed. So yeah, enjoy the little walk, even though it's still got to get there. Should be going on the London Eye after lunch. Experience that. Hopefully the clouds have cleared up even more. It seems the sun is breaking through. And Shrek's Adventures is just in County Hall over there behind. Yeah, let's go. Sad to see Big Ben in scaffolding, but still the renovation works is going on. And yeah, of course you got the famous big red buses as well of London. And the London taxi cab. They look more modern nowadays though. Walking past Sea Life where I was on Wednesday, one of the attractions that I did with beautiful Abby and Jack. And now I'm going to enter Shrek's Adventures, which is just here. And, I can't take you inside unfortunately, but I'll give you a review when I come out. I'll see you the other side.
Thank you.
Just come out of Shrek's Adventures and it's very well fitting, it's very much aimed for the kids, but it's still an enjoyable experience for the whole family. You know, there's adult jokes in there as well as kids jokes to keep the adults entertained. But yeah, it's very good. And nice smell pods in there. Intrigued of what they, you know, what they were using. If it's Aroma Prime, like Thorpe Park and Alton Towers, or another smell company. I'm not sure, but it'd be nice to find out. Anyway, I'm off for lunch now. I've got an hour and a half to kill until I've got my time at London Eye. So I'm going to pop to Mackey's. I'll see you after. Hey guys, so I just had a wonderful lunch at McDonald's. I'm now standing in front of the iconic Big Wheel London Eye. Just picked up my 2 guidebooks that I bought and went and asked about the 4D experience, and unfortunately it's closed at the moment due to COVID and they're not really sure when it will reopen. But I'm now going to head on and see if I can get on a bit earlier because I'm about 15 minutes early. Yeah, I'll take you on board and we'll do some shots and installations on there.
Provided at appropriate time, just to help other guests get on. This is plenty normal.
So we've made it on. Unfortunately as a single rider I can't ride alone, so I'm sharing with a capsule. But yeah, now I'm going to go for a ride around the Big Wheel. I'll show you some views and sights as we go around.
Kto to idzie? Fajna tyle, która była kasus. Macie mu kopilę jeszcze sobie. A on zdaj gra na...
If you're wondering how it's powered, it's done by 4 big motors each side. Nice big tyres that turn around. St. Paul's Cathedral there in the distance.
Da perând ca să ne uităm și la unul și la altul.
La mine nu se uită, la ea sau
Ai cu portrete. Mi-a tras burda, mai mult.
Ai mult, ai uite, ai mult. Ai ce ai vorba?
Așteptăm să sune acum. Vedem și zicea și vedem. Da. Dacă eu trage cuvul sau poți să-i mai zic și altă variantă. Să-i zic, nu vrei, dar să-i stea fondată cartelul Regina? Sau te mergi cu mergi mai drept, așa m-am văzut că mai e. Da. Păi,
BT Tower.
Și mai bine pentru noi, normal,
Noi am trecut cu ea.
Noi asta e o grană.
Da. Eu am luat unde am fost acolo.
Waterloo. I should be heading there after this. Get a train back home again. Where the Eurostar used to be, and now gone to King's Cross. A new skyscraper, the Shard. One day I hope to have dinner at the top, but not until I earn £1,000 a month. Canary Wolf there in the background. Just see the arch of Wembley Stadium over in the distance. We're now basically at the peak, and you can see quite far. You can even see the Surrey Hills in the distance over there. The walkie-talkie buildings, and yeah, pretty much see the whole of London. Interesting building with a circle in the middle of it. Don't even know what that is. You also got Houses of Parliament to the left there. I wonder if Boris, who I saw earlier at Madame Tussauds, is actually inside today, arguing out Brexit or COVID or something or other. Again, unfortunately, Big Ben is still under wraps, but the huge restoration will hopefully come soon, and it will be able to unveil. Hear the big bell again. Nice bright sunshine today. Nice and clear. See all the way. Go at the top. You look at the big turrets, you've got Battersea Power Station right in the background there, behind Parliament. River Thames. All its buildings up the side from. As I said earlier, it's just a glorified Ferris wheel. But if you watch the capsule ahead of me very carefully, as the wheel spins, the actual capsule spins on the pivot point, making it so you don't actually turn over when you go over the top. So you stay on the same fixed point. I mean, it doesn't have to swing inside the thing, framework, it can stay on the outside so you get a full amount of pictures. Very clever system, working with the rotation of the wheel, getting the right angle on the capsule so you feel like you're still standing upright. Just thought I'd point that out. Apart from that, it is just a big Ferris wheel. And, we're now on the descent, ready to go home. Highlight of the day when I get down. Hi guys, so just got off the London Eye and got my photos and stuff. Got a hoodie just because, you know, say I've been on it really, and a mug to celebrate its 20th anniversary. But yeah, it's nice. Good to see the sights and everything. I won't be needing to do it again though, unless like my best friend wants to go on it for a month. She's been on it 8 times already and she wants to go on it a 9th time and wants me to join, I will, type thing. But apart from that, I won't be going on there anytime soon. So yeah, unless it's a special occasion basically. But you know, highlight to my day today has been, I think it has to be Shrek Adventures, to be honest. I really enjoyed it for the amount of theming. Even though it's aimed at kids, it was still an enjoyable experience. As I say, at the time it's based for the whole family, you know, there's adult jokes as well as you know, things for the kids, you know, interactive stuff. Obviously I'm guessing when COVID's not a big thing it will be even more interactive, but obviously they're having to keep their social distance, and it was all very much stand on the markers and not be a part of the character movement. But in regards to all the attractions here in London on Merlin, what I call Merlin Street, which is, you know, by the London Eye, and then obviously Madame Tussauds, which is further away. Out of them all, the best is my highlight of the 2 London days, i.e. Wednesday, my actual birthday that I spent with Jack and Abby, and this has got to be London Dungeons. It's, you know, I love the thrill factor and the fear factor. I'm very much a Halloween-y type guy, so Fright Nights will be coming soon, just a heads up. And yeah, so that was my highlight, and it was lovely to see, you know, Jack and Abby both conquer some fears in themselves, as well as, you know, have 2 good friends to enjoy the interaction with. And I certainly will be going back there again as soon as COVID drops and they return it back to the original story with the more interactive stuff. Yeah, I very much enjoyed that when I went back in college, and I mean, as I said on Wednesday, it was an enjoyable experience with the COVID restrictions in, but I do miss the old story. And they're always changing and improving it anyway. But this weekend I'll be going to another dungeon, so I'll see how it compares. But as I say, I'm going to wrap this vlog up. Ready to go home, have a nice long sleep, as I'm up very early in the morning to head up to Staffordshire to go to Alton Towers. I'm there for the weekend. I'm aiming to hit down here near London about 6 o'clock in the morning, drive straight the way up there for 2.5 hours, and get there for early ride time, give or take. Obviously I'm then staying in the hotel up there and going to the water park on Sunday with the golf, and so I'll be doing reviews on all those different things. And I'll probably tomorrow I'll do a vlog on the theme park and do a separate video for reviewing and looking inside the hotel. So I hope you enjoyed this vlog, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.